In order to run properly, did you know that you need about 30 degrees of extension out of your big toe? When you look at the mechanics that your foot goes through every time you land and push off, the final part of the push off should come through your big toe. And in order to do it effectively, at this point of the push off, you need about 30 degrees of extension relative to the rest of your foot. If you can do that appropriately, then that will help your foot push off efficiently and without causing issues elsewhere. If your big toe doesn't have that amount of motion, then that's going to cause your foot to move differently in order to push off and in order to get over top of a more rigid big toe. So when you think about how much 30 degrees really is, it's important to look at not only can the toe move that much, but also can it do it under load, as in when all the weight is on the ball of my foot, can I still move my toe that much? And that's a big difference. You may have the range available when your foot is out in the air, but if you don't have that range available when your foot is on the ground and your weight is going through your big toe or your inside of your arch, then that's going to affect how your foot pushes off. So when you look at your foot as you go to push off, if you're very rigid, then you're going to either roll one way or roll the other. And because it's pretty difficult to get over top of a big toe that's too rigid. Now if you have that already, that could be a big contributor to bunions. It could be a big contributor to plantar fasciitis, as well as a variety of other foot issues, not the least of which is simply pain in your big toe. So in order to stretch your big toe, what you'll want to do is get into a simple calf stretch position, but you're going to need something to roll up underneath your big toe so you can prop it up into that 30-degree range. So lean against a wall, find something, a rolled up towel perhaps, or some other object that you can prop your big toe onto, and then you're going to go through a calf stretch motion by gently rocking forward to stretch not only your calf but the big toe as well. And you're going to rock into that 30 times gently or hold that deeper position for a minute, 90 seconds until you feel a relaxation taking place. Now when it comes to proper motion of your big toe, there are several different elements in place that can affect that. One element is the available motion of the joint itself. Can the joint move? If the joint capsule is too tight or there's significant arthritis in that joint, that's going to affect how clean that joint can move. But more commonly, when you have restriction there, that it's actually tightness in some of the muscles that run through there. Now those muscles that most commonly affect that are your flexor hallucis brevis, as well as your flexor hallucis longus. Now I can tell you already got bored just listening to those muscle names, but appreciate that those are the two main muscles that run along the underside of your big toe. If you've got tightness in those muscles, then that's going to really affect the mechanics of your big toe. And that longer muscle, the flexor hallucis longus, runs all the way up through your calf. So it's easy to mistake calf pain, like a deep calf pain, for dysfunction in that muscle. Likewise, the flexor hallucis brevis starts at your heel bone and runs to the base of your big toe. Tightness in that muscle can often be mistaken for plantar fasciitis as well as medial arch pain. So if you have any restriction in your big toe, then think about those muscles as well as the motion of the joint itself. But doing the stretch that we just worked on is going to be very helpful for gaining that motion that you need. So give that a try and let me know how it works. And also pay attention to whether it feels like it makes pushing off easier as you go through your next run. Thank you for watching today's video. Please subscribe to the blog if you have not already. And please also check out the Facebook page for live videos where we go more in depth with these topics. And it's also a great opportunity to interact directly. I love it when there's questions or comments that come through during those live sessions. That helps me tailor the message and the content to things that are very interesting for all of you. So thank you again for watching. Please share this with a friend and run fast, friends.